Hello everyone, welcome to my week 2 multimedia presentation. I will be presenting on the hiring process for the management analyst position in the city manager's office for the city of Indio. This is an overview of my presentation. I'll begin by introducing the management analyst position in the city manager's office for the city of Indio and the person I interviewed. And then I'll discuss the 4-phase hiring process outlined in Chapter 4 and explain how the city of Indio applies each phase using information shared during the interview. For this assignment, I selected the management analyst position in the city manager's office for the city of Indio. Some of the main responsibilities are managing capital projects, coordinating community programs and initiatives, preparing policies, contracts, and staff reports, as well as responding to phone calls and emails from residents. I interviewed Jose Ramirez, whom is the principal management analyst in the city manager's office. He is involved in the hiring process for this position. He was able to explain how applicants move through each phase of the hiring process and what the city looks for when selecting the best candidate. Phase 1 is the initial screening process. Jose explained that Human Resources is responsible for reviewing all the applications first. They like to see if applicants meet the minimum qualifications for the position, including the required education and work experience. HR also screens out applications that are incomplete, such as applicants who don't answer all the required questions. For this recruitment, the city accepts up to 150 applications. Most of the time they receive around 100 to 130, and after HR completes the initial screening, about 70 applicants move on to the next phase. Phase 2 focuses on evaluating the qualified applicants. After HR completes the initial screening, the department directors or department staff review the approximately 70 qualified applications. Jose explained that they evaluate each applicant based on their education, work experience, number of years of experience, how closely their experiences matches the position, department or specific experience, certifications, references, and letters of recommendation. After reviewing and scoring the applications, they narrow the pool down to the top 10 candidates. After that, the top 10 candidates are called in for a structured interview. Everyone is asked the same set of job and department-specific questions. The interview panel usually includes someone from HR, someone from the department, and 2 additional analysts. Depending on the position, the city may also include external panelists. Each question is scored on a scale of 1 to 5, and once the interviews are complete, the panel adds up the scores to determine each candidate's overall interview score. The top 2 candidates are then called back for an unstructured interview. Jose shared that this interview is usually with the city manager, the principal management analyst, which is him, and human resources. Unlike the structured interview, there isn't a set list of questions. Instead, it's more conversational, where they ask follow-up questions and get to know the finalists better before making the final hiring decision. Phase 3 focuses on selecting the final candidate. Jose explained that after both the structured and unstructured interviews are complete, the city holds a debrief meeting with the hiring team. During this meeting, they review each candidate's interview scores, discuss the overall fit for the position, and consider their references and recommendations before deciding who is the best candidate for the job. Once a final candidate is selected, the city extends a job offer. Jose explained that the city uses a set salary schedule with steps 1 through 9. The initial offer is typically made at step 1. If the candidate chooses to negotiate, the salary must remain within that salary schedule. If the city and the candidate are unable to reach an agreement, the offer is extended to the next highest ranked candidate. Phase 4 is the final step in the hiring process. Jose explained that after the conditional offer has been made, Human Resources completes the remaining pre-employment requirements. This includes contacting the candidate's references and reviewing the letters of recommendation. The candidate must also pass a life scan and background check, since the offer is contingent on meeting those requirements. Once everything has been completed and cleared, Human Resources works with the candidate to determine a start date and the hiring process is finalized.